everybody, it's Gail from thehappystamper.com. Thanks for visiting with me today. I hope you had a great weekend. So I am doing some scrapbooking today, and I have started to do Project Life. I don't do daily or weekly. I do my regular scrapbooking. I do a family album every year, and I've incorporated the pocket page method with also traditional scrapbooking, 12 by 12 pages, because those really are my favorite. And that's how I started in this whole crafting world. I was a diehard scrapbooker. So I'm going to show you today my process and how I use my scraps and retired products. Also how I make a 4x6 picture like this one fit into a different configuration that isn't intended for that size. So let me share with you how I do all of this, and I'll explain the steps, and hopefully this won't be a very long video. So I like to use the page, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there's a 4x6, 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 I put a picture in here already, 4x6 and 4x6. And then straight across the back here, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, I've got 3x4 pockets. There's 4 3x4 pockets, and then 4 4x6. That's really kind of my favorite page. But I also like to do 12 by 12 pages. This is where my heart really is. So I like to combine the two of them together. So I like to do, for this one, for this layout, I've got my 12 by 12 on the left hand side and then my pocket page on the right. And that's how I coordinate and make the two pages come together. This page, what I'm scrapbooking finally, is On Stage from 2015, and this was out in Salt Lake City. And so I've used retired products, plus I'm using a brand new stamp set called Crafting Forever, which is adorable. I love it. I love this. I've used this here. I did kind of a little wonky accent piece here and used the scissors, and it says, we are cut out to be friends. And I met so many new friends there, which is part of the fun of being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, is the friendships that you make. So I'm working on these pictures, and I go in order of the day that I arrived, when I flew into Salt Lake. This is the hotel where I stayed. I'm using some retired 12 by 12 paper. This was from a party pack that we had in our holiday or spring catalog last year, but it's just really cute. And so I always remember these really pretty like hanging paper mache, lights that you see on a porch. So I thought those were kind of artsy fartsy. So I've gone ahead and I have put my 12 by 12 page together. I used a retired alphabet stamp set. This is the Sophisticated Serifs. We have even a prettier stamp set that's all alphas in the catalog, and I am working towards getting that as well. That's on my wish list. I'm using retired, this is Summer Starfruit, which is my yellow. I'm using things that I have in my stash that I really love, and so that's what you need to do, folks. All right, so I've got my pocket page in. I put one of the 4x6 in, and then I found this photo. And I'm like, all right, well, these won't fit in the 4x6 pockets because they're going in the wrong direction. Well, I'm going to show you how I make that work. So let's set that off to the side. I've done a little prep work. I cut a 4x6 page here, my 4x6 there, and then these are 2 3x4 pockets that will go here. All right, so what I start out doing is I kind of lay it out to get an idea of where I want my photo to go. And I want it to go here, which will butt up against this page here. So I'm kind of, working with symmetry here. So what I'm going to do next is, let me get my cutting board here, and I'm going to set this to the side. What I do is I kind of lay it out and I say, all right, this is where I want the bottom portion there is a line that runs across here, and so I kind of want my bottom portion there, and I just make like a little indentation with my nail, and you can kind of see it better if you turn your thing upside down. So I'm just going to place that there, get my scoring piece out of the way. So this is going to be the bottom half of my photo, and then this part's going to go on the top. And when it's all together, it's going to look like one photo. So let's just adhere this to my piece of retired cardstock. And that way it makes it easy to line things up. So I'm just going to go like so, and I'm going to drop it in my pocket like that. All right, so now I've got these two pieces, right? And you're thinking, okay, well, Gail, how are you going to get that to match up? Well, here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to match it up like this. Remember, this pocket's already in, and I am going to adhere my photo directly onto my paper that's actually already cut. And you'll see what I'm talking about in just a second. So, let's see here. Yeah, this is going to go this way. So I'm going to have my tape go across like this. And I am going to line up my paper, and I am going to line up my photo at the top, like so. So I've lined it up here and here along the sides. Then I'm going to flip it over, and I am going to put it in my cutting board. Sorry, you can't see it there. I'm going to flip it over, put it in my cutting board, and I'm going to line the two pieces right here that were already cut with my cutting piece here. You'll see what I mean in just a second. So now what I have are those two pieces. So let's try popping those in. And they should look like they're kind of, you know, one photo. Like so. So see how that kind of looks like it's one photo? It's a night shot, so it's kind of hard to see. But it looks like it's one photo. You can see the hotel. So that's kind of fun. So let's keep going here. Let's see, what am I going to do over here? I was going to put this pocket, this paper here. No, I was going to put this paper here. No, yes, no, yes, no. That's the beauty of the pocket pages. You can change everything around. All right, so on this page, I was going to take this Summer Starfruit, which is an retired, summery kind of golden yellow. And I am going to cut another 3x4 piece here to go in the other pocket. And I'm going to kind of do a similar thing here. And this one I'm going to put down here. I am going to take my photo. Let me take this back out. I am going to take my photo. I'm going to line my pieces up. And I'm going to put my adhesive on the back, just so the paper's touching together. And I am going to put these pieces here, hold the phone, these pieces here, like so. And I'm going to cut this one down the center where that cut is already. And I'm going to do the same, that's my scoring one, same thing, like so. So now I've got one picture in two pieces that will fit in my pocket. it's a different way of scrapbooking. I'm really trying to get used to it. It does make it go very quickly if you're not matting and you're just dropping your pictures in. But see how that kind of looks like it's just one photo. And then this photo down here, I thought I would do a little bit of decorating on. So I've got some scratch pieces, and I wanted to do kind of some, you know, funky cutting like I did on here. So I'm just going to add my adhesive like so. I'm not really sure how I'm going to make this lay out, but I'm going to do it, and I'm going to make it work. And let me tell you, you guys, it is so much fun to go to convention. They do, this was the last year that they did just the one main big one. Now they do these smaller on stage where they actually are all over the country. Now the one coming up in November, that one is actually back in Salt Lake City again. And they hold it at the convention center, and it is so much fun. You meet friends, you do swaps, you get tons and tons of ideas. It's just, it's fun, you guys. I mean, it is just so fun. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the sentiment that says, do something crafty every day. And I think we all should do that, don't you? And I'm going to stamp that in my top left-hand corner. This is going to be my journaling card. That's not straight, but you know what? My whole card is supposed to be wonky, so I am fine with that. I'm using this stamps from the stamp set, which is so cute, and I'm going to color it with our pencils. And I'm going to put this right over here, and our watercolor brush. And I'm using our archival black ink. So this is safe for scrapbook pages. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. I love it. Isn't that just the funnest little card? Darling. And then of course I am using our little candy dots. Now these aren't the exact, you know, perfect color to match, but they're darn close, rootin' tootin' right. And these are from our Brights. So these are current. They're from our Brights collection. I've got my watercolor pencils. I keep them in one of our stamp cases. And then I also have the card from the box that they come in just on the inside, so I can quickly match up any kind of colors that I would like to. So I thought I'll make, I love the blue. I love the blue. It's almost kind of like a Tiffany blue, if you will. And I'm just going to come in here and quickly give it a little color. Get my little water brush going. And I typically have paper towel handy, so let me grab that quickly here from under my desk. You want to brush it off before you change colors. You don't want to just go from one to the next. So I'm just going to get the water going and just move this around. And again, just making it very playful, very fun. These are really cool colors to work with. You know, if you're looking to relax and enjoy, these watercolor pencils are fun. I love them. Ooh. All right, so let's see. Let's pull in a little bit of the pink. I'll color just a few of the sticks, or I don't know what you call these. The necks of the pen. And just like so. It's that easy, you guys. Quick, easy, and super duper cute. And then I'm just going to bring in some gray and finish it off. And it's a quick and easy page that really takes no time at all. You get to use your retired products and customize a page to whatever your liking is. And I think it's awesome. I love scrapbooking. Love, love, love it. Bust out your stamps. Let's put just a wee bit of yellow on here. because gotta pull that in. And again, it doesn't have to be the exact perfect yellow. It doesn't matter really. It's gonna all look like it's intended and blended and meant to go together. And that's what is the beauty of it. It's not supposed to be all super duper perfect. And yeah, that's gonna be my journaling section. So I'm going to place that here. And before I stop, I think I'm going to add, pardon my reach, a couple of little dots here, because these little candy dots are just the cutest. I love them. So let's just put one there. Let's put one kind of next to it. And how about one more over here? Ta-da! Super cute. And that's how I do my scrapbooking, you guys. I combine my Project Life, or also known as pocket page scrapbooking, with traditional scrapbooking. And that's how I put layouts together and make them work. And then that is all done. So I've got lots more of these fun pictures to do, you guys. So thanks so much for visiting with the Happy Stamper today. As always, hugs from me to you. I've got a new hostess code, you guys, so make sure you check the description box down below. Hit that subscribe button. Don't miss any of the fun, and I'll be back to do some fall projects. All right, thanks for visiting with the Happy Stamper. Bye-bye.